Hey, you guys, it's your boy AT2. As you guys know, we've been covering this story since about a month now, I would say, about a month. And Naziah went missing, as you guys know. She was allegedly pregnant at the time she went missing. Jarvis Butts has been arrested. The case has not started. Well, the case is going on, but the trial starts in March. Um, about sometime last week, we were all shocked when Mark and Roxy were basically like, we're salvaging our relationship, our partnership, let me say partnership, and we're moving on to the next thing. And it shocked a lot of us because some of us had just got introduced to the case and we've been trying to figure out what happened, what went on, where is Naziah, and basically the two people that were spearheading this was like, yeah, this is over with. Like, y'all can stop looking, y'all you stop it. Like, it's done, it's over with, and no explanation was given. Well, Roxy had commented on Facebook, and I'm going to go ahead and read it to you guys, but I'm going to let some people come into the room. Let me play the intro, and then we'll get started, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? For those of you just joining in, I did kind of give you guys an overview. Roxy, the cousin, she basically confirmed in so many words that, yeah, Naziah is dead. It's basically over. It's done with, and that we should just wait for the trial. I'm gonna go ahead and read her actual statement so you guys know what she said, and then we can talk about it a little bit, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it all. But let me say what's up to the people before we start. Please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. What's up, Maria? How you doing? What's up, Bama girl? Nice to see you. Tracy, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, it breaks my heart too. What's up, Shorten? How you doing? Denitria, shout out to my mod. Star Neat, Sun, beautiful kisses. Hello, hello, hello. Brownstone, thank you for being here. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and read you what Roxy posted, and this was as of yesterday. It was on the 6th. So let me go ahead and read it for you guys. It's small on here, so I'm gonna just read it from my phone. Roxy commented on someone's group chat. This is under the group chat, well, the group Facebook group, Where is Naziah Harris? And she posted this. Naziah is dead. Even reading that for me is kind of like shocking. Let me start over. Naziah is dead. That's just what it is, and where we are at today. It's been over a year, and now it has taken me this long to finally accept the fact that she is no longer living. The false narratives, the made-up stories, and no facts, the lies, the continued disrespect, the strangers asking for financial assistance, they all need to stop. We're going to address that too. All of these things people have been doing and saying is not honoring Naziah in any way. I really wish it would all stop. I worked very hard for the entire year to find Naziah, and after speaking to police, they have let me know everything I need to know about my cousin. At this rate, everyone just needs to stop speculating and let the trial run its course. I wish she was here. I really do. I don't want to accept what has happened to her, but I have to. We all have to. Everyone responsible for her death and disappearance will have to face Judgment Day just like him. Be patient and wait for the trial. My advice is to not go out and do anything stupid that will cause you your freedom. The police will find you and lock you up, as I'm sure a lot of you have already seen. Do not ask any. Do not ask me any more questions about this case. I won't be answering any. Wait for the trial. Then it continues. Ashwanta Moore, I think that's the group leader name. This isn't towards you directly. I'm just making a general statement. I love everyone who has shown genuine love and support from the start. It means a lot. I know a lot of us are affected by this. This is why we have to work together in our communities, neighborhoods, and as a unit worldwide to change policies, procedures, and protocols within our communities all around the world. It's imperative that we begin to pay attention and use the situation with Naziah to be more vigilant. My cousin is gone, but we can all work together to make sure her name stays alive and prevent this from happening to other young girls and women. So, for those of you just joining in, that's Roxy's statement. She's basically letting it be known that Naziah is gone. She talked to the police and they basically confirmed everything they needed to know. And like we were saying, they were probably impeding on this case by, showing up at Shannon and Marquita's house and confronting them. And I did finally see the video. I'm pretty sure that you guys seen it, where the landlord got locked up and had the whole court proceeding over Zoom. Y'all seen that? I don't know if y'all did or not. But basically, she was mad because Mark and all of them showed up at the house and they were basically causing a commotion. So she showed up with her GUN. They had GUNs on them. And so the situation could have got ugly. And so now the landlord is being charged with, I forgot something like, I don't remember what the exact charge, but basically for having a weapon. That's what she was charged with. But she's claiming that she didn't have no weapon. However, everybody's been saying the landlord had GUNs, the other people had GUNs, Mark and Roxy, they had GUNs when they showed up. So it could have been an ugly situation. So I can see why the police is all like, hey, y'all need to stop this because y'all not helping at all. Shannon, obviously, not Shannon, I'm sorry. Well, she knows. But Roxy, the cousin, obviously knows what happened and what went on. I think just at this point, she came to the realization that she has to accept it. And Mark, remember, Mark was the first one who said, y'all basically can stop looking. It's sad to hear it that way, but I feel we needed to hear it. And I think it's important for like the conspiracy theorists to hear it. Because again, it's okay to ask questions, but just like you guys have seen, I have seen people just putting out misinformation just because to get the click in the view and not, come with any kind of facts. They're just literally making up shit. And it's all like, yo, that ain't right. This is literally a 13-year-old that went missing. And what the sad part about Naziah is, this whole situation, Naziah didn't realize she was a victim. She thought she was actually loved by this man, talking about Jarvis Butts. I hope he's prosecuted. I hope he is found guilty. And I hope he never sees the light of day. He doesn't need to. I hope everything bad that's going to happen to him happens. Shannon, the auntie, the baby mama, whatnot, whatever. Listen, your day is going to come. I don't know if you're going to be charged with anything, but I promise you, you are not going to be able to sleep at night. You're not going to be able to sleep. That guilt is going to eat you alive. that guilt for this whole situation is going to eat you up. Whether or not Neziah gets justice or not, it's going to eat you up. Um, King, I do feel like they do have some kind of evidence or some kind of body or something. What we seen, you guys, don't forget, that was the preliminary trial to see if this thing could go to go, you know, if the case could be brought up, because there is no body. As far as her clothing, you know, her clothing was found, but as far as a body, that was not found. Now, there could be other evidence as far as like maybe video or something, or yeah, something they could have found more. And again, what we had seen back in January, that was the preliminary case. That was just to see if it would go to trial. Now that it is, we'll know definitively in March. But again, just like another case that happened in Bakersfield, California, with Orrin Orson, Classic and Sincere, those little boys were never found. They're still not found, but they were able to charge the parents because they knew the parents were the ones that deleted, you know, that KILLED, the little boys. So this is not a situation where they necessarily need the body, but I mean, as far as bringing peace to the situation and letting her rest, like you want that closure. You want that closure. As just for her family, they want that closure. Um, Orrin and Orson West, with the two foster parents that well, they ended up adopting them. With Trezell and Jacqueline West. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. I talked about it before. It happened a few years ago. It was during the pandemic. Yeah, right. Yes, Denise. Yeah. And thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, for those of you joining in, it was basically confirmed by Roxy, the cousin, that Neziah is dead. There's no bringing her back. The police had to sit her down and let her know what was going on. And what I got from her statement was she told them to chill out and leave the situation alone. The one part about the lies, I kind of touched on it but didn't. Again, I think it's very important to try to give accurate information, especially because this case is very sensitive. And again, this is a 13-year-old girl. Like, we can't be putting misinformation on there. We can't be putting lies out there. Like, please stop it. Stop it. Now, you can have your questions about it, like we all do. Like, for example, Shannon and the grandma. I believe they had something to do with it, right? Now, that has not been confirmed, but obviously, we know that there was a lot of neglect based on the story that we know, right? But I'm not going to be talking about, oh, someone came with the, talking about an alligator came and I'm not going to do that. No. I have heard about the older brother working in the police force. Did you guys hear about that? But I don't know if that's in Detroit or if that's in another city. That part I don't know. Yep, the family turned a blind eye. Yeah. And it makes you question, just from that video that we seen, that Mark had did that live that he took down where she said she had Neziah take a pregnancy test. There was one line and the second line was faded. Well, that would let you know that more than likely, if it's faded and it pops up, yeah, she probably was pregnant. And Shannon, a mother of five, would know that. She would know that that girl was pregnant. Come on now. Me being a man, I know if the line is faded, if it shows up two lines and it's faded, yeah, then that tells you all you need to know. There's no science to it. And then even with that, you wouldn't take her to the doctor to go get checked out. Like, how long did y'all expect to cover this up? Oh, Marvin, the brother does work in Detroit. Okay. I think that's a fair question to ask. Like, how long did they expect to cover this whole thing up with the whole pregnancy? Was this their first time trying to do a smagortion? Was this their first time? Mm. Why were the girls going to the shop so much? Why did they always go to Jarvis's shop? They weren't suspicious about that? Mm. All the clear signs, and literally they act absent-minded, like they don't know nothing. Mm. And to add to that, grown woman, I always think, like, his friend. What is his friend name? Something Wright, right? Is it Cordell Wright? Is that what the his partner in for the shop or whatever? I always think about, oh, did he participate in any of this? Like, how did he not know? If the girls were always going to the shop, like, you telling me that he wasn't around? Weird. It's always a wonder when it's not your own kids. So, for example, what I mean by that is Nizaya, even though that was like their niece and our grandchild, they probably see Nizaya as not a part of the family. Now, will they ever admit that? Probably not. But they probably didn't see her a part of the family. Um, Shit, I can even draw from my own personal experience where um I feel like with certain family, they don't necessarily consider me family. They know that I'm family, but they consider me an outsider. So sometimes I'm a little guarded and I'm a little protective of myself because I feel that, okay, I don't think you actually see me as family. Like, that I'm family because obviously we're all connected. However, you don't. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, how you have family, right? But y'all not real. It's not even about being close. They don't consider you one of them. What I'm talking right now, it's really deep. It's really deep. Maybe I'm the only one that felt that way. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Thank you. And so what I'm getting at is with Nizaya, yeah, they were taking care of her, but did they actually see her like a part of the family, or she was just all, yeah, her mama a crackhead, we just taking care. Like, did they actually care for her? Did they consider her family? Family has play. Okay, okay, Kitty, you getting me? You getting what I'm saying? Mm. And Lady J, that's good. I don't deal with that, but I have friends that have experienced that. They were jealous of Nazaya's youth. Yeah, jealousy could play a part. Yep. Nope, I'm an outsider too. Right. They had her babysitting the kids. Right. Treating her like she was grown already. Thank you, Mimi. Yeah. It's a harsh reality. What's up, Smooth? It's a harsh reality, but I don't think they ever consider her actual family like that. They recognize, like, okay, this is my granddaughter, this is my niece. They recognize those things, right? But was she a part of their family? Probably not. And some of y'all that have great relationships with your family, I applaud that. I am happy for you. And I'm not saying that I have a bad relationship with my family. I just know what role I play with certain people in my family. You know, I'm not being abused, I just want to clarify that. I know a lot of people are like, wait, AT2, what are you getting at? It's just that some family recognizes you as their family, some people don't. Like, you're not a part of this clique. Like, you're family, but you're not a part of this clique. And that's why they were able to basically sacrifice Naziah to, or give her away to Jarvis. Like, she ain't our family. We don't care what happened to her. Because if they cared, there's no way in hell this would happen. That's just the honest truth. If they cared, there's no way in hell this could have happened. It's good for kids to be watching kids. They think they can handle it after that. Mm, yeah, I could see that. Right. Hmm. And hello, everybody coming in the room. I appreciate y'all being here. Already adults, yeah. And that's why a lot of people were saying, like, oh, she was fast. Well, they pushed her to be adult like. That's why she was quote unquote fast. They pushed her into that realm of being grown. A kid don't want to be grown on a, like, kids want to grow up fast so they can be an adult, but necessarily when you're still in that state, you're still very childlike. She was childlike in a way. However, that man, whatever he was putting in her head, was growing her up fast. Mm. Yep, I agree. I agree. Could you interview Naziah's brother, 82? He said that the possibilities of being sponsored by basketball teams, but Annette refused each time. He said that he had do um I will say this, Leah, I'm not opposed to interviewing him. I just need to watch the interview in the full context. Because I've been hearing mixed reviews on him. So I need to really watch him and see what's going on, and then I would make a decision from there. I'm not totally against it. I just want to see what's going on because I've heard mixed reviews. That's what I will say. Oh, Mark. Oh, okay. The detectives told him no more. Okay. Because I'll give you an example. Like, one of the things that I heard was that he was doing a GoFundMe, but I didn't necessarily understand why he needed a go. What was his GoFundMe about? Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right here. I just wanted to give you guys that statement. For those of you just tuning in, please go ahead and rewind. You'll see the statement from Roxy that she made, confirming that the police told her Naziah is gone. She's not here anymore. So definitely, once the case starts back in March, the trial. Well, when the actual trial starts in March, we will be following it, and hopefully, we get some kind of clarification, and Naziah gets justice. That's what I'm hoping for. I love y'all. Be safe. Love one another. I know I might come on here, tell y'all jokes, and we might talk about things that don't matter in the real world, but just know the human the human side of me actually cares about people. And I love you all. Thank you guys for watching. We out.